Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Teacher Ryan and we are now in episode 8 in our Subject-Verb Agreement exercise. Anyway, if you're new here in my channel, don't forget to click to subscribe and hit the notification bell below for more updates about my video. So today we're going to discuss about indefinite, pronouns, and quantifiers. So let us first identify what are the examples of indefinite pronouns and how do they function in the sentence, whether they are singular or plural. So for example, we have indefinite pronouns such as someone, something, everybody, everyone, what else? No one, nobody, nothing, none, no one. So those are just examples of indefinite pronouns. We have also something like many. The previous examples that I have given, that I gave, were actually singular in form, okay? And of course, singular in meaning also. For plural counterpart are actually the several, many, okay, what else? Several, many, and some other things like few. However, if they are used in a particular objects, such as uncountable noun like several, sugar, the function of the several becomes singular because of the noun countable. But once they are presented by a countable nouns like several chairs, they become plural. So it depends on what meaning do they express, what meaning they express. So another thing is we have also quantifiers. So quantifiers such as we have mga many, several. So those are things that indicate quantity. Alright? Is that correct? Yes. Alright, so let's begin with the following sentences. I have 7 sentences here. Okay, let's begin. Something are happening, but you doesn't know what it is are. Everything are going wrong today. Nothing gets done right. So the subject here is something, and that is indefinite right now. We don't know exactly what that is, that something. That's why when somebody said or somebody says something, you have to be specific. What is that something that you want to tell us? No? Right. So something is a singular indefinite pronoun, so it requires a singular verb. So is. But you know exactly you. It is not part of the indefinite quantifier, but that is a subject pronoun, second person, you, that is plural. So you don't say you doesn't, but you say you don't. Okay? So our subject you and our verb is don't know what it is or are. So it's very obvious that the it is a singular third person, no gender at all. Yes. So it is. Everything is indefinite pronoun singular. So this is singular, and we need to be everything is going wrong today. Nothing is an indefinite pronoun, and it is a singular. Nothing gets done right. Right? Next, much of the cooked rice has have gone bad. So since rice here is a non-countable, so the function of the much here becomes singular. So much of the cooked rice is our subject, and that requires a singular verb. So much of the cooked rice has gone wrong. Okay, so this is a quantifier. Next, neither of my 2 backpacks are adequate for the trip to Ilocos. So neither is an indefinite pronoun. So once you have neither of then the objects, once it is introduced in the sentence, not the neither nor, either or, you choose the second one. But here in the neither of so it always functions singular. So neither of the 2 backpacks is our singular subject, and of course our verb is adequate for the trip to Ilocos. Okay, next, some sits around and waits for a job. So you have to ask the question, who really sit there? Or who are those some? Okay, some are actually referring to the people. So people are countable. So some, plural subject, and requires a plural verb. A plural verb does not end in S. So some sit around, and to have a consistency of the verb tense, so of course in function as well, it's plural for job. Many goes out and finds it. So many here are referring to the people that are countable, and they are plural. So our subject here is many, and it requires a plural verb that does not end in S or ES here. So many go out, and of course to have consistency of the tenses and also their function. So that is many go out and find it. Next, number 5. All of the statues on the shelf are broken. One are a total wreck. So all of the stages. The function of all here as quantifier will depend on the object of preposition of the statues. So statues there is countable. So all of the statues, okay, that is our subject, plural. So we need a plural verb. So all of the statues on the shelf are broken. One is very obvious. The word one is only one, and it requires a singular verb is. Next, everybody in the class. Everybody is indefinite pronoun. What are the examples of indefinite pronouns here? We have everybody, everyone, everything, somebody, something, someone, nothing, nobody, no one, neither, either of them, few. I know, not the few, because that serves as a quantifier. So all of these things that I mentioned are indefinite pronouns that function as singular. Alright, so everybody in the class. So everybody is our subject, indefinite singular pronoun, and requires a singular verb. Everybody in the class has done the homework in Filipino well in advance. Okay, a few of the students are doing well. So the function of a few will depend on the object of the preposition, whether the object is countable or non-countable. Once it is countable, the word a few, a phrase a few is plural. But if it is non-countable, the few there becomes singular. For example, a few of the water is, okay? So a few of the students here is our entire subject, and of course our verb is are. And of course, doing also they skips the practice exercises. So they is our subject, plural, because of they. So you and the other person, they are called them. So they is a plural, so it needs a plural verb. So plural verb is skip, they skip the practice exercise. Alright, so as a recap, when you have indefinite pronoun singular, such as everybody, everyone, everything, someone, something, somebody, nobody, no one, nothing, they're all singular and requires a singular verb. So the counterpart is the quantifiers. So for example, we have many, several, all, a few, but they function plural if the preceding word or the preceding objects are countable. But once it is non-countable, they function as singular, right? So if you have any questions regarding this video or any clarifications about my examples, you may drop your comment below. Of course, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up for this meaningful and fruitful and substantive lecture for all of you. Alright, so once again, this is Teacher Ryan, and see you in the next episode. Bye and God bless.